Hello viewers, thanks very much for tuning into this video. Now what we're going to try and do today is clean the Hotpoint front loading washing machine, which the lady of the house is complaining about. She believes there are brown spots appearing on her lovely white garments and she blames the washing machine. So there's three areas we're going to concentrate on. One is the detergent drawer right at the top here, the rubber seal around the loading area, and the drain which is at the very bottom of the machine. Right, we're just going to remove the detergent tray by a little bit of pressure on the right hand side to lift it up. Bit of pressure on this tab here at the front and that will just slide out nicely. This bit detaches. Clean this area out here with vinegar and a toothbrush. That all goes back together. This goes in the little groove there, and slide that back in, and when you've got it in the right place you'll feel it just click into position. That's the tray for the detergents. Another place to give a good clean to is inside the rubber seal. Now we use the washing machine nearly every day, but never clean it. If this were your bathtub or your shower at home, you wouldn't leave it like that. Now come on guys. Right, what I'm doing is soaking my rag in some vinegar, and we're going to get in here and give this a good cleaning around, and hopefully make it a lot nicer. Doesn't take much, so that's just ordinary white vinegar on a rag. Now for freshening up the machine and unclogging any of the pipes that might be getting gunged up with that horrible smelly stuff, I would say just use ordinary soda crystals. You get this from the supermarket, it costs about £1 or $1, and this is a 1 kilo bag here. Tip half of this in the bottom of the machine, shut the door, turn it on to its hottest wash and leave it to do its cycle. Now the reason the pipeworks get clogged up and smelly is because these machines are designed to run hot, and what happens is we put it on the eco wash, the coolest temperature, and the machine doesn't get a good cook up, and that's why the pipes become sludgy and manky and smelly, because we're running it on a too low a temperature. So half a kilo of soda crystals in the bottom of the machine. If you want to, you can tip a bit of hot water in there out of the jug, but just shut the door, put it on the hottest wash and let it rip. Okay, now there is some lime scale in here, a little bit. It's not that bad, and to be quite honest, okay, you can clean that out with ordinary vinegar on a rag if you want to. Personally, I think life's a little bit too short to spend too much time worrying about a tiny bit of lime scale inside this drum. So I'd be tempted to just clean it with vinegar on the rag if you want to do that. Some people say tip a litre of vinegar inside the machine and let it run on the hottest wash. I'm not absolutely convinced that's a brilliant idea, but the lime scale in this machine, which is probably 5 or 6 years old now, there's not that much lime scale in here, and I would be tempted to just live with that. Now, one of the most fun parts of cleaning the washing machine is removing this filter down here and getting all the debris and greasy horrible stuff out. This is a job that should be done once a month really, so that should go on your calendar to open this thing up, get the gunk and the debris out. What I like to do is use something like a baking tray and just see if I can just squeeze that underneath there somehow, like that, and that'll give you a chance though that when the water comes out you're going to catch it in something. So here we go. See the water running out there. I'm not going to remove it completely because if my baking tray gets full up I'm going to want to close it again. So we just let that drain gently so it's not going all over the floor and through down to the neighbours underneath, etc. Not going to hold a massive amount of water. And the baking tray is nearly full now. Let's just see. No, there's some more water in there. So what I'm going to do now is just close that for a minute. What I'm going to do now is take my tray out carefully and empty that into my number 2 container. Okay, yeah, we have spilt a tiny bit. Just tip the washing machine back a little bit just to get that under and open that again. You might find it doesn't smell too good, but it's only clean stuff after all, isn't it? You can find there's things in there, coins, bits and pieces that looks like an old extra strong mint. I'll soon tell you. Yeah, that is definitely an extra strong mint, that. Yeah, it's still got a lot of flavour. Let's just see what else is in here. I can feel something. Feels like a coin. Bit messy, a bit smelly, and it's a little bit gruesome to be honest, but you know, it's a thing that wants doing, and if you look after the machine will look after you. Right, and then when you finish cleaning your bung, just pop it back into the hole and tighten it down until it feels nice and tight. That's it, job done. Right, well, we've given the Wisteria a good trimming, and it's my belief that the sap from this stuff is what will mark your clothes, and when you put your gear in the washing machine and it comes out with brown marks on it, it can be the sap off this stuff. So what we're going to do is mark our shoulder here, probably get some skinny stuff as well. That's my left shoulder, because I'm pretty sure the sap from this stuff is what will make your lovely white things have brown marks on them. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and hopefully this has shed a bit of light on how to clean your front loading washing machine, and also solve the mystery of why you could be getting brown marks on your white washing. This is entirely the fault of the Wisteria cuttings, not of the reliable Hotpoint washing machine. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, that would be very nice, thank you, and you can see what other things we get up to, fixing the house, fixing the car, even some fabulous vocal singing for you. Until the next time, bye for now.